Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Senior Tech Weekly for January 3rd, 2026. My goal here is pretty simple. I want to cut through the noise and give you just what you need to feel confident and stay safe online.
So let's just jump right in, shall we? This week, we're going to focus on just three main things you can do. No panic, no stress, just clear, simple steps.
So, we're going to talk about a quick security notice for certain mobility devices, then a really tricky phone scam that pretends to be about jury duty, and finally, we'll look at how to tell a real Amazon refund notice from a fake one. Let's get to it. And just a quick reminder, this is our Senior Tech Deep Dive from Iowa Senior Tech Help. You can always find more helpful stuff over at iowaseniortechhelp.com.
So here's our plan for today. We'll kick things off with some tech updates, then we'll dive into the latest scam alerts, take a closer look at those Amazon refunds, and then wrap it all up with a nice, simple checklist for the week.
All right, first up, this week's tech updates. These are just a few important changes happening out there that you should probably know about. Okay, first, a quick heads up for folks who use powered mobility equipment. A federal cybersecurity agency put out an advisory about WIHL mobility devices. Now, listen, this is not something for you to worry about or fix yourself. This is for the professionals. So if you or someone you love uses one of these devices in a senior living community or clinic, the only thing you have to do is ask a staff member, hey, have you seen the CISA advisory for the WIHL devices? That's it. They'll know exactly what you're talking about. Now, for anyone who uses Microsoft Teams to video chat with family or friends, there's some really good news. Starting around January 12th, Microsoft is beefing up security. So you might start seeing more warnings on links or find that some files are blocked automatically. This is a great thing. It's there to protect you. If a file ever gets blocked, just ask the person who sent it to maybe save it as a PDF and send it again. And whatever you do, never ever install some special app just to open a file. For all you Roku watchers out there, this is a big one. Roku recently closed its online support forms. Now, why does that matter to you? Well, because scammers absolutely love to rush in and fill that void with fake Roku support websites and phone numbers. The rule here is so simple. If you need help with your Roku, always go directly to the official Roku website yourself. Just type it right into your browser. And one last update, with Identity Theft Awareness Week just around the corner, it is the perfect excuse to take one tiny step that makes a huge difference. This week, just pick one important account, maybe your email or your bank, and turn on two-factor authentication. I love this way of thinking about it. It's like putting a second lock on your front door. Your password's the first lock, and that little code they send to your phone, that's the second lock. It is one of the single best ways to keep the bad guys out.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about the specific scams that are making the rounds this week. Remember, your best defense is just knowing what to look out for.
So you might be scrolling on social media or get a text message that looks something like this. It promises a $2,000 tariff check from the government. I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? But it's just a trop designed to get you to hand over your personal info. So how do you spot it? Well, there are a couple of dead giveaways. First, notice the urgency, that act now feeling. That's a classic scam tactic. And second, if you were to click that link, it would absolutely ask you for personal information or even a small fee to process your check. That's the biggest red flag of all. The government will never, ever make you pay a fee to get money they owe you.
Okay, this next one is just plain nasty because it uses fear to trick you. A call comes in, and the person on the other end says they're from the courthouse or the sheriff's office. They'll tell you that you missed jury duty, there's a warrant for your arrest, and the only way to fix it is to pay a fine right now over the phone. The red flags here are just blaring. They're threatening you with immediate arrest and demanding you pay with a gift card, a wire transfer, or a credit card. Let me be perfectly clear. A real court or a law enforcement agency will never operate this way, ever. So your defense is simple. First, you hang up. Don't engage, don't argue, just hang up the phone. Then, if you're still feeling a little worried, look up the official phone number for your local courthouse yourself. Don't use a number they gave you, and call to ask. Now, I want to teach you a new word because it describes a really common trick. The word is typo squatting. It sounds a little funny, but the idea is simple. Scammers create fake websites that look almost exactly like the real thing, but they change one or two letters in the website address. They are banking on the fact that you won't notice the tiny typo. Just take a look at this. The real website is Amazon.com with an N. The fake one right below it is Amazum.com with an M. It's such a tiny change, isn't it? It's so easy to miss if you're in a hurry, and that's exactly what these scammers are counting on. So how in the world do you protect yourself from this? It's actually not that hard. First, just try to get into the habit of taking a quick glance at the web address and a link before you click it. Second, and this is the most powerful tool you have, when in doubt, don't click the link. Just open up your internet browser and type the website address in yourself. And hey, if you ever think you might have made a mistake and logged into a fake site, no big deal. Just go to the real website right away and change your password. Okay, for our next section, let's focus on something that's been in the news lately: Amazon refunds. Now, there is a real settlement happening where some people are getting money. But, you guessed it, scammers are piggybacking on this news to send out incredibly convincing fake notices. Knowing how to safely check if you're getting a refund is absolutely critical, and there is only one safe way to do it. Let's walk through it. Number 1, you will never, ever have to pay a fee to get a real refund. If someone asks for money, it's a scam. Number 2, do not click any links in an email or a text message about this. Instead, and this is the key, open your web browser and manually type in Amazon.com yourself. From there, just log into your account and look for any official messages. If the refund is real, all the info you need will be waiting for you safely inside your account. Whew, we've covered a lot of ground, so let's pull all of this together into one simple, quick-hitter checklist of things to focus on this week.
All right, you ready? Here we go. This week, try to turn on that two-factor authentication for your email. Just delete any text you get that offers free money. If someone calls and threatens you, hang up immediately. When you need to go to your bank's website, type the address in yourself. If you need help with your Roku, only go to the official Roku website. And last but not least, if you're in a facility that uses will equipment, just ask the staff about that CISA advisor.
If you only take one single thing away from our chat today, please let it be this simple little habit: pause and verify. Before you click a link, before you give out information, before you pay a bill you weren't expecting, just take a breath, pause, and find a way to verify it's the real deal. That one little habit is the most powerful protection you have.
You know, one of the best ways we can all stay safe is by looking out for each other. So if you found any of these helpful today, please think about sharing it with a friend, a neighbor, or a family member. The more we all know, the safer we all are. This has been the Senior Tech Deep Dive. And remember, if you ever get stuck or have a question, you can use Luna, our 24/7 virtual tech assistant, right at iowaseniortechhelp.com. Luna can help you by text, by voice, and can even look at a picture you upload to see what's going on. Thanks so much for joining me. Stay curious, stay safe, and I'll see you right back here next week.